Hi, I'm Dorthea James, and I am the proud owner of Little Blessings Kennels, which we breed Shih Tzus and French Bulldogs. I came about breeding via a friend of mine not being able to have a dog at her apartment in which she moved into. I took her dog, then I received a male dog, and they had puppies. And I sat outside one day under the same tree, and people came by. I was going to sell them, and I think I had a litter of 6, and I sold them for $500 each. I was still working at that time. So if you do the math, you know, I had 6 puppies, I sold them at $500 each. I'm like, this is not bad. Shih Tzus come from China, and they were a very elite dog that only royalty had. And they were used for companions, bed warmers. The Shih Tzus used to be at the foot of the beds. They were used also therapeutically. If there was a death, they would bring a Shih Tzu over because they had that effect on you. They're a therapeutic dog. Shih Tzus were brought over, and they're, again, companion dogs. As far as French Bulldogs are concerned, they came over, they were over in England if I'm not mistaken, and the aristocrats, Vanderbilts and various ones, Rothschilds, they seen them and fell in love with them and brought them over here, and they were considered to be the elite of dogs. What happens is dogs go into heat 2 times a year. When the dog goes into heat, the male picks up on it. They can actually sense it before I do. When they go into heat, I allow the male and the female to go into what I call the love hotel. I have a special room where I put them, and they breed for, I keep them separated from other dogs for approximately a week. Once they come together, after that week, we look for puppies 8 weeks later. I love having my job currently as a breeder, but it's really not a job. But the benefits of breeding dogs is that I get to stay home in my pajamas all day long, you know? And I don't have to suit up and do spreadsheets or forecast as I did in the past because I worked in management. I don't have to regulate people. All I have to do is receive the love from the French Bulldogs. Occasionally, it gets a little hectic, but overall, again, I find them as being a blessing. Well, French Bulldogs came into my world because if you're going to breed, first of all, if you're going to breed, you have to really give it some thought as to what you want to breed. Big dogs, big dog food bill, big poop. Okay? Little dogs, the expense factor in their maintenance and upkeep are lower. But overall, I love Shih Tzus and I love French Bulldogs. But to me, they're just my little furry crew.